Silver Palace is getting closer than ever, and we just got a bunch of new information. From its possible global release window to newly leaked characters, the gacha system, exciting quality of life features, and even some unexpected details that fans have been asking for. In today's video, we're going to cover everything you need to know about Silver Palace, so let's jump right in. Let's start with the biggest question everyone has. When is Silver Palace actually releasing? Right now, the game is still in its closed beta test, meaning the developers are still collecting feedback and polishing the overall experience. Although the developers haven't officially announced an exact release date yet, their recent social media posting schedule and marketing activities suggest that they're preparing for launch. Based on the current pace, many players believe that Silver Palace could launch globally within the next 3 to 4 months. Of course, this isn't officially confirmed, so take it with a grain of salt. The final release date could still change depending on how the beta progresses and whether the developers decide to make additional improvements before launch. Still, if everything continues according to their current roadmap, we might not have to wait much longer before exploring Silver Palace ourselves. Now let's talk about one of the most exciting parts, the new characters. According to the latest CBT2 leaks, several completely new characters have been discovered. First, we have Hugin, a male detective who appears to use the dark element. Then there's Grim, an electric character. Next is Bentham, who uses the ice element. We also have Captain Kaboom, a nature-type character whose design already stands out from the rest. Then comes Red Rose, a fire element character. Guchia appears to belong to the void or gravity element based on the current icon. Gracia is another ice character. And finally, Rex, another electric character. Of course, these are still based on beta information, so some names, elements, or even rarities could change before the official launch. Even so, it's exciting to see the roster expanding so quickly. It gives players more team-building options and hints at the variety of playstyles Silver Palace is aiming for. Now let's move on to the gacha system, which many players have been curious about. According to the current beta information, one pull costs 160 premium currency. An SSR, or 5-star character, is guaranteed every 80 pulls, thanks to the hard pity system. Meanwhile, you're guaranteed an SR or 4-star every 10 pulls, which is pretty standard for modern gacha games. Another interesting detail is the featured character banner. Instead of clearly using a traditional 50-50 system like some other games, the current beta information suggests there's a full guarantee at 120 pulls for the featured limited character. That means in the absolute worst-case scenario, you'll need 120 pulls to secure the featured unit. If this system stays unchanged, it could be considered more predictable since players know exactly how many pulls they need at maximum. However, since the game is still in beta, the developers could still adjust the rates, pity system, or guarantees before release. Besides characters and the gacha system, Silver Palace is also introducing some really nice quality of life improvements. One of the biggest additions is the frame rate option. Players will be able to choose between 30 frames per second, 60 frames per second, or an unlimited frame rate option on supported hardware. That's excellent news for PC players with powerful systems who want smoother gameplay and higher responsiveness. Now here's another small but surprisingly wholesome feature. The male main character can actually hold hands with another male character. It might seem like a tiny detail, but many players appreciate these kinds of interactions because they make the world feel more immersive and allow for more character expression. Little features like these show that the developers are paying attention to player interactions, not just combat. So that's everything we know so far about Silver Palace. We covered the possible release window, all the newly leaked characters, the current gacha system, and some of the newest quality of life updates revealed during the beta. Remember that everything from the CBT is still subject to change before launch, so we'll have to wait for official confirmation from the developers. If more leaks or official news drop, I'll make sure to cover them here. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe for more Silver Palace updates.